మిత్రులారా, బంధువులారా, వెల్కమ్ టు సౌత్ ఏషియా మ్యాప్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఛానల్. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy Joggari Tirupati Reddy. Today, Mitrana, we are continuing our Israel series. Israel West Bank and Gaza Strip Palestine series. This is the part 11. Previously, we have identified round about 3940 physiographic regions of Israel. Today, we are taking further, exploring in depth a region called Judean Desert. He said this is the Israel, this yellow blob is the Judean Desert. And all these presentations have you can access at South Asia Maps JRD. There are 850 or so. You can go and look at them. This is the gist of what I will be presenting in the Israel series. In the first 8 parts or so, I broadly grouped each 4-5 into and physiographic regions given a bird's eye view. And here we are exploring Judean Desert, Arad to Jericho urban centers, Judean Desert. See, these physiographic maps that shows the terrain with respect to water bodies, plains and piedmonts and mountains, gorges will give a deeper understanding compared to standard two-dimensional administrative political maps. And here I am showing you the gist of all the round about 40 or so geographic regions I delineated. You can stop here and look at them in depth. Now we are talking about the Judean Desert region, east of Judean Mountains and west of Dead Sea, Jordanian Valley, Dead Sea and Araba Valley. First, I will talk about this region. Later, I will take you to the various physiographic maps and will reconcile those things for you very easily. So, if you remember this broad political map, you can very easily understand, appreciate them. So, Judean Desert. There is a town called Arad overlooking the Arad Beersheba Valley or Basin. Arad too, from Arad, Negev Desert border to Beit El, that is close to Ramallah, north of Jerusalem, to and the eastern part of Jerusalem town, Al-Qiz. It is a terraced region, a sort of finally, eventually, the land reclines into the Dead Sea or Jordan Valley or the Arava Valley regions. Terraces, escarpments is essentially a rain shadow region. That means when the water bearing winds come here, they will hit these Judea mountains, Samaria mountains, give little more rain, and here this is the rain shadow, it rains a lot less. That's what it means. The climate is have western hills that receive 500 to 600 millimeters rainfall, and rain shadow region Judean desert receives 400 to 100 millimeter rainfall. What is the standard in case of a basin and terrace in the Las Vegas region receives 10 inches, means around about 250 millimeters rainfall. That is considered to be very arid desert region, you can remember. And the city Cairo may receive around about 25 millimeter rainfall, that is in the Saharan region. So Mediterranean steppe here climate and arid region. Jericho, that is in the Judean desert, actually gets around about 200 millimeters rainfall. Jericho here is north, this side of Jericho, Dead Sea area, and Jordan Valley, and compared to Jerusalem that receives around about 525 millimeter rainfall. That is considered to be reasonably a good amount of rainfall. I don't know how much rainfall Beit El receives. Borders are Judean mountains, Samarian mountains, Negev desert, Dead Sea, Jordan Valley, Arava Valley. Landmarks are Masada Fortress, a national park also, and Qumran Caves where Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered, and sinkholes, Ein Gedi and Ein Bokek resort towns. If you remember this, the rest of the things are very easy for you. You have Sinai Peninsula here, Negev region here, Gaza Strip, Madhyadhara Samudramo, that is the Levant Sea and Mediterranean Sea, Judean Hills, this is the Beersheba Valley, Arad town here, this is the Demona, and this is the Beersheba, the red one, this is the Jerusalem, and Judean Hills, Hebron will be somewhere here, and Beit El town near Ramallah, and Jericho town here, Judean desert, Dead Sea here. So the border, this is the Dead Sea Valley or the Great Rift Valley, Jordanian escarpment here. You can see the northern Dead Sea, southern Dead Sea, that is separated by the Lynch Strait. You can see the Lynch Strait, and this peninsula is called protruding one, is the Lysan Peninsula, and the tip up is called Cape Castigan. That is all in the Dead Sea. I have put the Dead Sea is minus 410 meters below mean sea level. That is the broader understanding of this region. And when we go and see it, you can see this the map, and we have to find the landmarks. Of course, this is the Al-Quds, that is the Jerusalem, and this is the Tel Aviv, and this is the Hebron, this is the Beersheba, this is the Arad. This is the Negev desert region and Negev upland plateau regions there. This is the Arad, and this is the Dead Sea southern part, northern part. The peninsula is the Lysan Peninsula and Cape Castigan, that's the one. And the Lynch Strait separates both of them. This is the, you can see this one, this part is small yellow is Jericho. That's the Allenby Bridge will take into the Transjordan Hashemite Kingdom or Jordan Hashemite Kingdom. And you can look at the same thing in a different perspective. I have put here the pointer, that is the minus 415 meters below mean sea level. So this is the Judean mountains, Judean mountain era or Judah mountains, and Beersheba, Arad here, and Jerusalem and Hebron here. This is the Judah mountains. This is the Judah desert. From Arad, you see this is the Beersheba valley. This is the Arad town here. This is the northern Dead Sea, southern Dead Sea, Lynch Strait here, and peninsula of Lysan, and this is the Cape Castigan. So albeit will, sorry for that. Albeit will be somewhere north of Jerusalem near Ramallah, somewhere here, and Jericho is somewhere here. So you can see that one. This entire area is the rain shadow area, receives very less rainfall. So you can again see the Jerusalem here, and this is the Beersheba and Arad. From here it starts from Arad to, you can see the Masada. This is a historical fort there, Masada. This is the resource center. En Gedi, you can see here the Dead Sea. Resource center, I put En Bokek here, and Jerusalem and Bethel. This is the one. Jericho here. And Jericho, this is the Allen Bridge takes into Amman area. So this all the rain shadow area. So you can see it very here. The Mediterranean winds come, they hit the Judean mountains, Sumerian mountains, and they're blocked there. Some areas will be even 1,000 kilometers, 1,000 meters above mean sea level, 1 kilometer. This is the Judean, so this is the Judean desert from Arad to Jericho. This all area, and the land slowly, gently escarpment falls into Dead Sea northern part, and this is the Wadi Muzib and Wadi Jirka here, and Yarmouk will be somewhere in the north. Yarmouk, that's the Yarmouk. Jirka and Muzib and Hassa will be there somewhere. The Transjordan and Cisjordan, Jordan River and Rift Valley. Thus, what about the fascinating Judah desert region of Israel, West Bank, Gaza Strip, that is the historic British mandatory Palestine that existed as a separate geopolitical entity 1920 to 2048, where United Nations partitioned the land into two, Palestine and Israel, and war occurred and Israel state was established. So next in the part 11, Mitranam, we look at the Nahal are good. Nahal, Mishmar, Nahar, Shilim, Nahar, Hema. Nahal means a wadi, a seasonal riverbed, intermittent stream. This is not like a normal river, that is a lower form, Nahal. So that occur in the essentially desert regions. We'll look at that in the next presentation. Thank you very much joining me today, Mitranam. And if you have any questions and post up anywhere comments, you are very welcome. And thank you joining me today at South Asia Maps Intellectual Kshatriya's channel. Your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, Joggari, Tirupati Reddy.